Friends, in this video, we are going to learn about higher order thinking word problems based on simultaneous equations. This will help selective students and high school students greatly. Please kindly watch our videos on like terms, how to solve linear equation, substitution method, and elimination method first to understand these word problems well. First, we will read the question, and then after I will teach you how to approach such higher order thinking question. So when 1/3 of a container is filled with water, it has a mass of 24 kilogram. When it is 7/9 filled with water, it has a mass of 40 kilogram. What is the mass of the container when it is completely filled with water? So in the starting, we will try to understand how we can approach such question, where to start. So I'm going to start with the last part of the question. So what is the mass of the container when it is completely filled with water? That's what I want to find out. So at first, let us try to understand how does it look like. So here we go. Like, let us say there is a container and it is completely filled with water. So that is the weight I want to find out. So when the container is completely filled with the water, I have got two different mass. One is the mass of the empty container. So the mass of the empty container, and let us say that mass is C kilogram. I'm putting C because C for container, it makes more sense. And the water, whatever can be inside when it is completely filled. So that water mass only, let us say the mass of the water is W. So when container is completely filled with water, there are two parts, empty container and the water inside. And let us say the container weight is C kilogram and the water inside has got W kilogram. So the what I am after is what will be my value of C plus W. If I can find out C, if I can find out W, I can definitely find out C plus W. Now let's start for the first part of the question. So our all focus will be only in the first sentence, which is when 1/3 of a container is filled with water, it has a mass of 24 kilogram. How does it look like? Let's say try to visualize. So there is a container and 1/3 of that container is filled with water, as you can see. So the total weight of the water when it's completely filled is W, but it's only 1/3 filled. So the water weight is going to be 1/3 W. Plus, definitely there will be like empty container weight, which is C. So 1/3 W plus C equal to 24, because that's given. So that will give me one equation. Second condition, I'll focus on the second sentence. When it is 7/9 filled with water, it has a mass of 40 kilogram. How does that look like? Think about a container and 7/9 part of the container is filled with the water. So now water weight is going to be 7/9 W plus there will be a container weight, which is C, equal to 40. So this is giving me two equations. Now we can solve that by substitution method, elimination method, whatever is convenient. But here I have got my C and C coefficient same, so I will use the elimination method. And so that it looks good and it's easier, the second equation is a little bigger one that I'm going to write down the first. So I'm rewriting my two equations. The first equation is 7W/9 plus C equal to 40. My second equation I'm going to rewrite now, W/3 plus C equal to 24. Because I have got my C coefficient same and sign is also the same, I can minus both of them. So when I'm minusing these two equations, I'll do like 7W over 9 minus W upon 3, and C minus C will be 0. So my C will be eliminated. Equal to, on the right hand side, 40 minus 24, which is 16. Now, because I'm subtracting fraction, I got to make the same denominator. So one is 9, another is 3. So I can make both of them 9. So the second one I can multiply, like 3 with the 3. But because I'm multiplying denominator, to balance it, I have to multiply the top part numerator as well. So both I'll be multiplying by 3 and 3. So that will turn up as 7W minus 3W. My both denominator is 9, so I can put down bigger line and then 9 equal to 16. 7W minus 3W is 4W. So 4W over 9 equal to 16. 9 is divided by goes into times. 4W equal to 16. Multiply by 9. 4W equal to 16 9s are 144. Now 4W. So 4 is in time. Times goes divided by. So W equal to 144 divided by 4. So my W equal to 36 kilogram. So the only water weight when it's completely filled is 36 kilogram. Now I want to find out my container, empty container weight. So I can use one of the equation. To make my life easy, I'll be using 1/3 of W plus C equal to 24. I'll substitute my W value, which I know now. So my W is 36. So 1/3 multiplied by 36 plus C equal to 24. 1/3 of 36 is 12 because 3 times 12 makes 36. So 12 plus C equal to 24. C equal to 24 minus 12. C equal to 12 kilogram. So empty container weight is 12 kilogram. I wanted to find out the mass of the container when completely filled with water, which is W plus C. Now I know my W, I know my C, I can substitute the value. So W is 36 and C is 12. So 36 plus 12 equal to 48 kilogram, which is my final answer. Here is another wonderful question. At first we will read the question, we will try to understand the information given, and we will try to approach the question very systematic, and then we will solve it. So let's start with the reading. 5 boys and 4 girls collected donations amounting to $259 for a charity each day. Each girl collected $22 more than each boy. How much money would the boys collect in 5 days? Now very important is the starting point. We can see something, what's happening is boys and girls are collecting donations. So let us start with, let us say each boy is raising $B in donations every day. So boy is raising $B. B for boys, that makes more sense, that's why. And each girl is raising G every day. So each boy $B, each girl G. Now we will try to read the first sentence only. So if each 5 boys and 4 girls collected $259 for a charity. So 1 boy $B, then 5 boys 5 times B, which is 5B. 1 girl G, 4 girls 4 times G, which is 4G, and all together 5 boys and 4 girls, which will be 5B plus 4G equal to $259, which will give us our one equation. Now we'll focus in the second sentence. Each girl collected $22 more than each boy. So each girl is collecting $22 more than each boy. That means G equal to B plus 22. G equal to B plus 22. That will give us our second equation. Now we can solve them by substitution or elimination. But in this case, because my G is by itself, substitution is going to be easier. So what will I do is, the value of G, which is equal to B plus 22. So value of G, which is B plus 22, I'm going to substitute in my another equation. So 5B plus 4G equal to 259. I'm going to substitute G equal to B plus 22. So that will become 5B plus 4 into bracket B plus 22, which is equal to 259. Now I'll expand the bracket. So 5B plus 4 times B, which is 4B, plus 4 times 22, which is 88, equal to 259. Now 5B plus 4B equal to 9B. So 9B plus 88 equal to 259. Plus 88 going other side, minus 88. So 9B equal to 259 minus 88. So 9B equal to 259 minus 88, which is 171. So 9B equal to 171. 9 is times goes divided by. So my B equal to 171 divided by 9. So B equal to 19. That means each boy is collecting $19 in charity every day. Now I'm not finding out girls one, because what they are asking me is how much money would the boys collect in 5 days. So now one boy is collecting $19 each day. So 5 boys can collect 5 times B, which is 19 times 5, which is $95 every day. So 5 boys together are collecting $95 every day, but they are asking 5 days. So I can do 95 multiply by 5, which is going to be $475. So 5 boys together will collect $475 in 5 days, which is our final answer. Another classic question. Jonathan spent 2/5 of his money on a basketball. He then spent 1/4 of his remaining money on a sports bag. If 20% of his money was $35, how much money did Jonathan spend on the sports bag? Now here in this question, the most important thing is where to start. So at first, I am going to pick one sentence when they are saying 20% of his money equal to $35. 20% of his money equal to $35. Because from this 20%, I can try to find out the total money. How much total money Jonathan has got? Because total money is 100%. I know the 20%, so I can get my 100%. So total money equal to 100%. I know the 20%. 20% is $35. So from 20%, if I want to get 100%, I can do like 20% times by 5, which is equal to 35 times 5. So my 100% money, which is the total money, equal to 35 times 5, which is $175. So the very important information now what we have is, altogether the total money Jonathan has got is $175. Now we can start from the starting. Out of the total money, Jonathan spent 2/5 of his money on a basketball. The total money what he has is $175. And 2/5 of the total money he is spending in basketball. So 2 upon 5 multiply by 175 equal to basketball. Now we can try to work it out. 5 and 175 we can try to cut it. So 5 times 35 is 175 and 35 times 2 is 70. So in basketball, Jonathan spent $70. Now in the starting, he had $175 and he spent $70 in basketball. So let's try to find out how much money is remaining with him. So remaining money equal to total money minus how much he spent in basketball. The total money he had was $175 minus $70 he spent in basketball. So 175 minus 70, which is equal to $105. So after basketball thing is, he has got $105 left. And now we'll focus on the second sentence. He then spent 1/4 or 1/4 of his remaining money on a sports bag. So 1/4 of remaining money, that means 1/4 of $105. So he's spending in sports bag 1/4 multiplied by 105, which is 26.25. So $26.25 is spent in sports bag. Question time. So I'm going to give you one question. Try to read, understand, and have a pen and paper on. Try to work out and put that answer into the comment. So your question is, 4 boys and 6 girls sold a total of 680 fundraising tickets. Each girl sold 25 more tickets than each boy. How much money did the boys raise if each ticket cost $2? Try to work it out and put your answer into the comment.